Hey, Wild Mamas, and welcome back to another episode of the Wild Mama Podcast Talks with Tiff. We are on day 3 of our very special Wild Mama Mother's Day celebration for the full month of May, and today we're answering a question that one of my mamas asked. How do I free my mind of the fear I have when I think of doing the things I really want to do? So fear is very real and it can be debilitating at times. I understand that all too well, how it can make doing what you really want to do in your life feel overwhelming and like a huge risk. I also know that if you wait for the fear to be gone or for everyone to support and see your vision before you make moves, you'll be waiting a long damn time. So what do you do about your dreams when fear keeps rearing its ugly head? And I should correct myself. Fear is not always ugly. So when fear rears its head. Well, let me say that we all have fear, but that fear doesn't have to stop you. I don't believe that you have to be fearless in order to take action on your dreams, which is why having a plan aligned to you is so important. When you take the time to create your Mama Master Plan that's aligned to your vision, values, and whole self, that's thoughtful and intentional, then you can confidently take action even on the days when you feel doubt and fear. You can trust yourself and the plan you've created and choose to show up rather than be blocked by fear and stuck in inaction. So, a plan is a tool to help you keep showing up and moving through the fears and blocks as they emerge. So, the Mama Master Plan is not a program promising you that you will never experience blocks, fears, or challenges ever again. In fact, it's a program that teaches you the exact opposite. I mean, Wild Mama overall teaches you this, okay? You will absolutely experience fear, pain, challenges, stuckness, doubts, struggles, chaos, and change. That's just a fact of life. So instead of being a victim to that fact and and caving in on your vision, I instead ask you, how can you proactively prepare yourself and arm yourself with the appropriate tools so you can still show up and live a fulfilling, joyful life? So here's the real, y'all. There is no life without fear and challenges. But the reality is that it does not have to determine how your life turns out. Fear, pain, and uncomfortable challenges don't need to become insurmountable roadblocks. They just don't. So by creating your plan, you are not only giving yourself the tools to navigate this reality, but also the opportunity to actually live into your vision. So I love how Yamani, one of my mamas in the program, broke down the value of creating her Mama Master Plan. She said, I'm going to tell you why the Mama Master Plan program was uniquely valuable for me. It comes down to this: tools. Mostly my healing work has centered around being intensely nurtured and supported and built back up and trying to maintain conditions of self and community support and wellness practice, feeling good and developing self-compassion for myself and others. I have desperately needed that. What has been missing from that arsenal of work, though, has been extensive concrete tools and the written products of my work. I'm a double Capricorn. A plan is everything to me. I wouldn't have made one without this program, and I would have been too scared to even say, let alone believe, that what I want for my life is possible. And week 3 was the kicker for me. It wasn't a feel-good week. It was a week when reckoning began. Me being able to really look in the mirror at things I hadn't been able to see or admit. Things I want to change that aren't aligned with the life I imagine for myself. From there, I could see a path forward, what I need to be who I say I am, and do what I believe is my purpose to do. Damn, Yamani, hitting it home. So y'all, if you are ready to stop running from or being debilitated by fear and ready to gain the tools to move through it and the inevitable changes you'll face as you embark on the courageous journey towards your vision, then let's talk. There's incredible joy, fulfillment, clarity, and wholeness on the other side of that fear that I want you to fully experience. So I welcome you to apply to my program and see if it's the right fit for you. Also, again, if you're listening to this before May 9th, 10th, and 11th, please register for my 3-day special Wild Mama Mother's Day gathering. is totally focused on the power of naming your wild mama vision. And this is for you if you want to move past perfectionism and overthinking to name your vision and start taking action. So again, it is time that we mamas pour into ourselves. And I want you to show up on the Mother's Day weekend already full and whole and feeling yourself. And to do that, you need to come to my event, to my special gathering, to my workshop, gather with other mamas in a safe space, mamas just like you, and start working to move through the blocks and declare your vision. So the link is in the show notes, and you can register today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting you live on that call. So thank y'all for listening to this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, peace out, y'all.